unconstitutional change of power by the military junta in Niger has triggered speculations about the possibility of a regional military intervention by ECOWAS. ECOWAS, as a regional body, in Nigeria as the chair of ECOWAS, and the closest neighbors have dispatched envoys to Niger as part of efforts to explore a diplomatic resolution to the situation. These talks seem to have broken down, and it appears military intervention remains the only option for ECOWAS. You're welcome to Job Research Blog. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Who stands to benefit from this looming war? Aside ECOWAS, there are four principal actors in this current situation. And these actors are Nigeria, France, USA, and Russia. So who stands to benefit in the event of a war or military action against the military junta in Niger? First, let's take a look at Nigeria. What is Nigeria's position in the war? First, Nigeria is so much interested because it wants to boost its political ego as giant of Africa and, of course, and chair of the ECOWAS. But is Nigeria really ready? Because as it is, there are a lot of Nigerians who have called on the present government to remain neutral, considering the proximity of both countries and the bilateral relations that have existed between both countries for over 60 years. Aside that, Nigeria is currently faced with a lot of internal crises. We have the looming economy, the dwindling economy, insecurity, legitimacy of the current government. And if Nigeria decides to prosecute the war, where will Nigeria get the funding from? These are some of the questions we ask about Nigeria's involvement in the war. Now let's take a look at the USA. The USA has a drone base in Niger, which of course talks about their interest in the whole situation happening in Niger. The USA has a drone base in Niger, which is extremely important in countering terrorism in the region. And let's take a look at France. Niger is the world's seventh largest uranium producer, and France, which relies on nuclear energy for 70% of its power, is a key importer. According to Guardian newspaper, France has maintained a quasi-empire in Africa, especially within the Francophone countries, and that empire is now under threat. The current Niger crisis can thus be linked to a former colonial relationship being restructured as Francophrique, which is a formidable neo-colonial nexus across sub-Saharan Africa, encompassing economic, political, security, and cultural ties and alliances centered on the French language and values. Now let's look at the fourth actor, which is Russia. According to a report by Kate Hersing of Deutsche Welle, she observed that at demonstrations in support of Niger's coup, several people were seen waving Russian flags and chanting "Long live Putin" and "Down with France." These signs of pro-Russian sentiments and Ukraine's official widely reported accusations that Russia was behind Niger's military takeover have helped increase the speculation that Russia organized the coup on July 26. However, no credible commentator has been quoted as saying is directly responsible for the coup d'etat. In the same vein, US top envoy Antony Blinken said in an interview with the BBC that "I think what happened and what continues to happen in Niger was not instigated by Russia or by Wagner." Then who instigated the coup in Niger? Of course, the military junta have enumerated insecurity and corruption and incompetence as one of the reasons behind the coup, but we know it's far more than that. But if ECOWAS insists on military action backed by France, and of course, with the rumored involvement of Wagner and behind the military junta in Niger, the increased support by Burkina Faso, Guinea, Mali, behind the military junta in Niger, we think this means another humanitarian crisis is looming. So who takes responsibility for all of this? Share your thoughts with us on who do you think will benefit the most in the event of a military invasion in Niger. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to Joel Research Blog for more analysis on issues in Nigeria, Africa, and across the globe.